China's luxury hotel sector is thriving, with inbound tourism helping to fuel the boom. Here's our correspondent Siobhan McCall with more.
Thanks, Juliet. Yes, luxury travellers are taking advantage of China's visa-free policies, with unilateral access introduced for 50 countries. More than 30 million foreign nationals entered China under visa-free policies in 2025. That accounted for more than two-thirds of all inbound foreign visitors and was almost a 50% increase year on year. Inbound tourism is expected to contribute around 16% of China's tourism revenue by 2030. Currently, it's around 12%. Luxury and business travellers are set to play a key role in this growth. Well, the prices of China's luxury hotels are significantly cheaper than in many Western countries. For example, a night at the five-star Shangri-La Hotel in Guilin is likely to cost between $65 and $160. London's Shangri-La is around $800 a night. And it's a similar story for high-end dining. Eating at a Michelin-starred restaurant in Beijing or Shanghai usually costs up to $200. The same in New York or San Francisco could cost close to 3 times as much, up to $530 there. Well, China's luxury hotel market is forecast to grow by more than 8% over the next 5 years, reaching more than $250 billion by 2031. In 2025, it was around $156 billion. And the luxury sector is also expected to benefit from a growing demand for immersive experiences, from culture to cooking. Many travellers are also seeking rejuvenation at wellness spas and at yoga retreats, and more high-end brands are opening up in more remote destinations as travellers look for experiences away from the major cities. Well, Simon Calder is a travel broadcaster and commentator. Simon, thanks for joining us on the programme. What's your assessment of China's luxury travel sector?
Well, basically, as we've been hearing, there is huge room for growth, and that growth, I think, is going to come largely from the international market. You've mentioned visa-free travel, crucial points that happened in the start of, in the end of February, was that both the UK and Canada were told no need to get visas anymore, and as a result of that, you are welcome to come in. I tested this out myself last month. It works very, very straightforwardly, and it absolutely transforms a visit to China. And I think, interestingly, in terms of the bureaucracy involved in a visit to a big, fascinating Asian country, India is now going to find itself very much trailing behind China, simply because it still has very, very tough visa rules, whereas China, you just turn up if you're one of 50-plus nationalities, and in you come, and you've made you feel very welcome.
With these new visa-free policies, can China become a global leader when it comes to luxury travel and hotels?
Well, if you are looking for absolute high-end travel, then there's an awful lot of places around the world, as you will know, where it is done extremely well indeed. I think what China's big strength, and certainly the growth that we've been hearing about one-third increase in the proportion that comes from international visitors, will be very much people probably like me who are looking for really good value for a luxury experience. For instance, I flew into Chengdu on Sichuan Airlines in a very comfortable business class seat. It wasn't, I have to say, quite up to the world's very best business class, but it was more affordable. And if I can then check into a good 5-star hotel, rather than maybe settling for a 3 or 4-star hotel for the same price, I'm going to be very, very keen to do that. And yes, we heard more about the experiences that people are hoping to have. Experiential tourism is so important. And of course, China has such a breadth of culture, of all kinds of activities, which I think are going to appeal to international tourists.
Simon, you mentioned Chengdu there. Are there any other places in China that could have big potential for luxury travel?
Well, you can look, of course, at Beijing and at Shanghai, Xi'an to some extent, the really Guangzhou, of course, the really big cities which are going to attract business travellers as well. But I think, yes, maybe the second-tier cities such as Chengdu and Qingdao, which fantastic place, just got new air links from the UK. These second-tier cities are, I think, really going to catch on, simply because people will discover a side of China which is so different from what they might be expecting. So, yeah, anything, I think, which increases horizons, widens the opportunities, and, of course, delivers great value is going to be very much appreciated by travellers.